Shasha's Gist Factory, your entertainment gist galore.
No, come again. Say, free the citizens. Make it go back to back because, like we stated earlier, last month we saw some collection of Ghanaians taken to the streets of Accra to protest against the illegal mining thing going on in Ghana, where along the line we did hear that a collection of them were apprehended, and even till date, some of them are still behind bars, and that is quite devastating and very exasperating. But hey, like we stated, well, just like last night, well, it was staged again, like a whole Say No to Galamsey and then Free the Citizens conversation back again. And this one started from the 3rd of October and it will be climaxing on the 5th of October 2024. Like I'm saying, it started yesterday. And trust me, the protest was just a serene and a peaceful one. We didn't recall or recount any expectations or sayings from the police saying that the protesters actually vandalized their staffs or were being hooligan. No, nothing like that. It was a peaceful demonstration. And for me, I love that. But like I said, it's going to be taking place for 3 solid days. So just like they started yesterday was successful and peaceful. So today to be commencing it again, and we'll continue till tomorrow to the 5th of October 2024. So if you've not added your voice to the conversation on social media, please do well to be a part of it, because this is for the fight of we Ghanaians, not just about a single person. Because if Ghana will be better, it has to do with you and I and us together. So if people have taken to the street to demonstrate, I wish you were there too. Police enter. Just do the needful and then all things will work in your favor. But if you can't make it there, be tweeting on social media, be speaking about it, because just like you can see on your screens, this is how some Ghanaians, in fact, some, Democracy Hub protesters took to the streets to protest against, the ongoing illegal mining in Ghana. And clearly you can tell that this Galamsey thing is deploring our societies. It's deploring our environment. It's deploring our water bodies. And looking at, the River Pra at the moment, and Charlie, it's gory. It's very gruesome. It's very terrifying, because water body that is supposed to give us clean, pure, and a sanitative water. No? How can we even use this water? River Pra, that it is one of the most sorted out or most talked about rivers in Ghana. When we have to check it on the map, this is if we have to clock it on the map, this is what we'll be seeing. This is how the diaspora will be seeing our water body. Like, what are we communicating? What are we saying to ourselves? So for me, the protesters taking to the street to vigil against this, I love it. Celebrities added their voice to the conversation too, and it's so beautiful on social media. So like I said, if you haven't been able to be a part of it, it's fine. I mean, it does make sense. But then again, hashtag on social media, no Galamsey thing, make it go on. So hashtag say no to illegal mining, say no to Galamsey, and also free the citizens. Because as we're speaking, some people are under apprehension. Yeah, they are in cells and all of that. So we advocated for their release because they've not done anything wrong. They are just advocating for a better Ghana. So why would they be apprehended in the first place? But just like we're saying, well, some celebrities also took to the platform to also protest on the field. So we saw the likes of some artists like, DSL, we spotted Olele Salvador and the likes. But then again, when it comes to the creative space, it does look like one Ghanaian actor in the person of Agitated Ghanaians, aka Pusha. Hey, Pusha, oh, Pusha, Yamana, Pusha. Charlie, things we do for love. I mean, these Gen Zs can't relate really because, they are kids of just yesterday. But with the millennials, we know this guy in things we do for love. Oh, share, go check it out, you get it. But according to Agitated Ghanaians on social media pertaining this protest thing going on, he states that, well, the creatives involved shouldn't be on the front line. They shouldn't go to the field to protest because in the long run, there's no point in that. The best thing to do is to actually be in the comfort of wherever you are and be creative about the narrative. So as a creative, if you are an artist, if you are an actor and all of that, create some content about it. Be comic, be educational, be intentional, be cogitated about the narrative. But for you to go on the field, to be holding the placard and be say no to, if the government say you go do, you go do. If he say you no go do, you know if you force them. That'll be their point. But I love the narrative too, because sometimes when you're protesting and you're not careful, your life is at stake. Because there's a lady earlier who has also been apprehended, who happens to be a pregnant woman. She's almost about to conceive, but she was apprehended. It became another gory conversation on social media. So creatives, according to Agitated Ghanaians, please don't be there. Be in your comfort zones and be creating content about the narrative. Speak to the world that is what we experience. And I love that literally. But just like we're speaking, well, some of the celebrities and artists also took to the street to speak about it. So one person I spotted in there to happen to be, Ghanaian artist DSL, like a dancehall guy for that. Challenge this guy to, hey, that. Don't go there with DSL. But according to DSL, so this is what he had to say about the whole protest. Take a listen to what he said.
Yeah, I'm here because I stand for what's right. You got what I mean? Yes, sir. Then for free one as citizens, they are human beings like us. They just came to protest. Why do they have to cut them? You got what I mean? Yes, sir. There are people out there digging and spoiling the land and water. They don't got anything to do with them. Why are they attacking the people that are protesting for what's right? You got what I mean? Yes, sir. So I'm here to join my brothers to talk about this situation. You know, free the citizen.
Yeah. Now, the last protest, a lot of protesters were in fact, everyone who was there was arrested.
Yeah.
What's your take on that? Do you think it was in the right lane, as in they being arrested?
It wasn't right. It wasn't right. It will never be right.
All right, so that's we do the part we're taking for the show, Tom. And we are go for the streets, we are control out. If you arrest one of people, when we come at you, we go kill you. If you understand, they come to talk the part what thing because DSS say me and I tell you, say anybody we don't do for conviction. If you catch you, go pay you for there. So that are the words of DSL literally speaking on the fact that you guys apprehended some of the protesters is not a good thing. And we're all advocating for a better Ghana. So why would you apprehend a governor, LMABU and the likes, just for a better Ghana for us to experience, a livelihood in Ghana. So apprehending those people is not making sense to him. So a peaceful protest should be the narrative. And now on social media, people are talking like it's a whole community of a conversation altogether. So according to social reactions, let me take this one first. So according to Kaduna, well, that's the end of his miserable saying, no, you can't tell, like how? No, be careful. Don't do that. Don't say that. So according to Kaduna, he says that that's the end of his miserable career. I want to read that DSL's career, Charlie. Be careful over there. So Ankoma Emmanuel also stated that, have you been arrested after the demo? Even if he hasn't been arrested, he's fighting for those that have been apprehended. Is it making sense? Sometimes we don't need to be selfish. It's not just about you. It's about the entire Ghanaians that we're talking about here. So Claudia Pittman also stated that underground artist Paul oh, Charlie, why? What's up? You see, these are some of the words that puts people aback, that makes people concealed into their shells, that keeps people away from the advocacies and all of that, because we are fighting for a better Ghana. Now the person went there to fight for you to have a better life. This is what you are ready for him, eh? This is what you are telling him. Be careful out there. So according to Fabio Junior Kweku, he also stated that, so still, they didn't free the people who voted for them before they want change, right? A time will come that security system can't work over the citizens. We all go for war because we all warriors in the world. Exactly. We are in this together. Let's tone down some of the harsh words and the vulgar words and all of that. But, calling for a video right about now because, Charlie, if you not see that video thing there, it go enter. But if the video is ready, let's take a look at the video first. Oh. And Ghanaian, socialite influencer to like Amabella, this girl like Charlie, when it comes to beauty, she don't get out. But according to Amabella on social media, she's also adding a voice to the narrative. So according to her, I want to remind the president that if he thinks he's not affected by Galamsey, his daughter owns a restaurant. Exactly. So just imagine, if your daughter owns a restaurant, people will come there to wine and dine. Will you give them the Galamsey water to drink? What water will she use to cook for the people to eat? Are we thinking at all? So I love that message from Amabella. Congrats and shout out to you, girl. You nailed this one. I love it. So like the sentiments are just dropping in back to back. So you can also add your voice to the narrative. And like I said, the vigil is still going on and it started from the 3rd. That was yesterday. And it will be climaxing on the 5th, which is tomorrow. So if you can't make it to the front line, it's fine. But add your voice to the narrative on social media. And one thing that has really caught my heart in this narrative is the fact that it's not just about Ghanaians. Now we're global because even when it started, right in Nigeria, Chike, the guy was saying, he even tweeted saying that we should free the citizens. But now, in the diaspora, one rapper in the person of Chance the Rapper has also seen what Ghanaians are going through. And according to Chance the Rapper, this is what is also stated. So according to him, we'll check out our hashtag free the citizens. So the question is, how do we get here? Like, how did we even get here in the first place? Now, Ghana is global. The diasporans are also looking at us. If a potential investor sees this, do you think the person will come and invest in Ghana? When citizens are crying for, a better future, the government is not listening to them. How do the person come in to invest and to be assured that after investing, we'll get the returns?